This is going to be more deep dives, in to the leads world. I've gone into a different lead at this time. This is a blackener. I just wanted to show you that this is how many estimates we did for this one house. And you could see that they finalized an outdoor unit with gas logs, and that's going to be on one work order. And then they had another fireplace that we rolled over. So in our world, we have 2 work orders for this one job. Again, search features everywhere. In Service Pros, I just type in the name of the builder, and you'll see here that there are 2. One for the outdoor, one for the indoor. We separated because the indoor is going to be ready first. And then we want to make sure we had the product in-house. So when you go back, when I hit this print button again up here at the top, proposal print, again, you can see I can also do detailed mode, and then I can do a show, and I can show text. You can actually show an image if need be. So when I hit run report here now, it's a detail. Still have a cover page. This shows the 2 that were picked out. But now we're getting deeper into the weeds. This shows all the parts and pieces that were needed. We never give this to the customer. However, when you go back into the work order, all the parts and pieces, so that basically the detailed version is what ships over. And now all the parts and pieces come across. Now we're in the work order. Back into the sales world, again, we talked about active and deactive. So you see all these proposals. So the key is you name your proposals so that it has sense when you're trying to find something. And you can see downstairs primo, vented out the chase, rec room primo. It just helps identify when you're ready to come over here and activate and deactivate all your leads. Because you can see we had formal living room. So we did multiple proposals, and at the end of the day, they picked out 2 fireplaces. But it's very organized. When we go into this one and talk about all the touches and activities, look how far this goes. And this was a great example of teamwork and how we follow. So this goes back to 3/12 of 24. Ross gave a great explanation for this homeowner who came in. At this point, Ross is letting that was assigned to me, and then I went ahead and assigned it to my daughter because this homeowner was coming in so many times and my daughter's at the office more. But you can see even Don Frank helped out, another sales guy. And then she came back into the office. So these are just all notes that we've taken all in one spot. Anybody can view them. Again, the teamwork that goes into getting the sale. And it just shows you when the process 10 October to March, and we have everything documented. So the activity world is extremely, extremely important to us. Again, if you come back in, you can always go to a drop down and change them back into a lead if they want to order something else. And then this notification button gets check marked, and then they are back into your lead world. Because right now I don't have this in leads because it became a customer. The other info button here is just, it automatically gives you an opportunity to change a billing address. There are people that get more involved with architect designers. So I do not get that information from the people I buy quotes from or leads from. However, I think Construction Monitor does give you this information. and your API would translate so you have all that data if need be, and that follows in other information. This CRM, again, all available from the mobile app. I'm not going to go into detail with that as of yet. When you go into a job, I'm still going to refer to a job. This button right here allows you to go back into a CRM at any time. So you're very, very close, not leaving to quit button. And now we're back into that. If you needed to check something, maybe you left a phone number out that could have been back here. So again, this is in the weeds of the CRM. Let's talk one more thing about lead setup. It does allow you to import leads. Right now, there's 3 ways to do it. You can do it through Market Edge, who I go through. You can also go through Service Pros, or you can go through Construction Monitor. You just load your file, hit upload, review it so you know it's right, and then import. And then all of a sudden, those leads come into your system unassigned. You can see I have everything's unassigned. And then at that point, I would open up the lead and I would assign it to one of my sales staff. This order to process button is something that we put together on our own. That way we don't have to communicate with the gatekeeper, Amanda, at my office. She realizes that if there's a 1 here under her world, she's ready to activate the customer. And so this one right here is ready to activate. And we get to that world by using this drop-down menu down here. And you can see orders to process, and it came from Tom. And that is in this drop-down. So that's a way that we figured out on our end that allows the gatekeeper, because I only have one person that activates customers, and that would be Amanda. And so it falls into this area right here. Thank you very much.